Okay, welcome to the Bum episode 2. Thank you, all 110 of you, for watching number 1. You made it the success that it is. Thank you. But, there's a problem going on in this country. Everywhere you look, there's homeless people on the sidewalks, in the alleys. There's tons of vacant buildings, for one. There's plenty of space, plenty of room, plenty of money going around to fix all this shit. But where's it go? People's pockets. Like, okay, like I was telling you in the other video, you know how my shoes are beat up, my feet are beat up. Well, I went down to every resource center, and they told me, oh, I'm sorry, we don't have that size. Nobody donates it. Well, I got news for you. If anybody in that nonprofit is making over 50 grand a year, if you're making $120,000 a year, you ought to go out and buy me a fucking pair of shoes. Are you kidding me? Tell me you don't have it. Look at my feet now. Those are some... Oh, I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear the crow? He's even like, Jesus, those are fucking terrible. But that's from my shoes. I'm sorry, I sell newspapers on the street corner. I'm no Rockefeller. Barely afford a pair of $69 shoes, and boom, gone in 3 weeks. And yeah, I understand I'm in the rainiest state in the world, but you know, why are these people getting paid so much money and they're not giving anything out? People are making millions and millions and millions of dollars. Well, millions and millions and millions of dollars would put people in homes. It really, truly would. This whole country doesn't care. You donate to the Red Cross. And the Red Cross is a great nonprofit. Well, first you got to know how nonprofits work. Like, even to begin with, when you become a nonprofit, you are saying that you have discovered a flaw in the infrastructure of America, and you are offering to take care of it for your good old Uncle Sam. Well, when you join the family, Uncle Sam takes you in, but he owns you. As soon as your nonprofit files for the 501c3, where you're allowed to get tax breaks, where you're allowed to be tax exempt, and all that extra dough, part of the club. Now, federal standards is only 20 cents on the dollar donated has to even go to the charity. Everything else can go to fundraisers and parties and gross salaries. I got news for you. If you're the leader of a nonprofit and you're getting paid $1 million a year, I got news for you. I heard it like this. A man in a nonprofit one time told me a man's got to be paid what he's worth. Really. So you're the leader of a charity that's there to end homelessness, and your check's $2 million. But where's the results? There's still homeless people. Fucking knuckleheads. Jesus. We give these people so much money and never question it. Never say, just like the churches. Oh my Lord, even in the Bible, at the end of times, Revelations, you might want to read it, talks about the churches are wicked. And what is called is, it's bearing false witness. It's so, and I learned this selling street papers. Oh Lord, I've sold next to churches. And I'm not going to drop names, but my. They are, okay, bearing false witness is when you say you're a Christian, just so you get those little perks out of life. Get all that. Oh, everybody thinks you're a great person. Oh, look at Sally. She's a Christian. Yeah, but she's running a train with the neighbors. But she's on her knees in church on Sunday praying and spitting at me when I offer her paper for $2. What's wrong with the world? That bearing false witness crap. That's why there's only 144,000 people spared in Revelations and this church crap's. Come on, really? You say you're a Christian, but you don't follow any of the values whatsoever. Have you ever seen the episode of The Simpsons where Homer's brother was homeless, after he had messed up his car thing there, and he accidentally knocked on the Flanders door, and he goes, I think I'm at the wrong house, and they said, no, you're at the right house, my man, and he went in, and they cleaned him up, and gave him a suit, fed him, gave him money. That's Christianity, and we poked fun at it on Fox, but you don't live it, and you claim it, and you never read the Bible, and that's like the biggest thing. That's like high treason in your own belief, you know. But you pack church fucking Sunday and throw that money around, but never help the homeless. The tent cities. If you've never heard of Tent City, Google it, look it up. It's cool. I've stayed at a few of them. I was able to get a job in a place because I had a place to keep my stuff. I had a place that was safe. I could shower. It was stability is going to be the number one thing to end homelessness. Not paychecks, not committees getting together to turn around and try to drag this out and figure out what the fuck to do. I build houses. Ta-da! Don't charge fucking $800 for a studio. The real estate market out here keeps people homeless too. SSI, you get what, $710 a month, and a studio's $800. Okay. Hey, cost of living increase might have to go up a touch. Maybe if we took our politicians' pay back a little bit, we could give more to the people in the Social Security. Maybe we should stop paying our president after he's fucking president. I don't still get checks from the car dealership. I don't still get checks from Denny's. Jesus. We're paying him all that money after he retires for absolutely nothing except maybe some cameo appearances later down the road. What is wrong with us? This is disgusting. While people die on the streets. You know, you got to understand me. You know, I like to call this episode Getting to Know the Bum. And I want to do a couple, like, with other people, too. But since officially I'm the one launching it, check this. Get to know this bum. Fucking, I left home at 16. You know, I was better off on my own. I got in a car accident in 19. I was pinned under a dead body for 2 hours waiting for the paramedics to cut me out. It really messed me up. I mean, I'm on Zoloft now, so 200 milligrams a day, but, you know, I'm on it, and it helps, but it does something to you, man. And I've had 48 jobs and anger, and I could never afford health insurance, so I was always blowing up. I didn't even know what it was till like 2 years ago, and I found out it was PTSD. But that explained why I just blow up and quit. And so I'd be on the streets, off the streets, on the streets, off the streets. I've turned around and gone from sleeping on the sidewalk to a job in an apartment in 6 states. I've lived in 9 states. I bounced back and forth, back. As soon as that anger got to the point where I was going to hurt somebody or hurt myself, well, change fucking states. Can't punch somebody from another zip code. So, turn around and you do what you got to do. But, you know, I did all right. I've been homeless a year solid now. And the biggest things I've learned is as soon as somebody hears you're homeless, automatically you become some magical creature. It's like you're a unicorn. It's like, Jesus, don't talk to me, you're fucking homeless. Jesus. No. I'm fucking me, and I just don't have a home. Like, my IQ is 147. And it doesn't mean shit. I'm just sharp. I didn't go to fancy school. I left home when I was a kid. But turn around and, well, I can tell when you're lying to me, just as you know, that's IQ shit. Sharp. But, I've seen these streets inside and out. It's as sharp as I am. And every state, no matter where it is, resources are all the same. It's some minimal shit, and some guy's getting paid some big money. And just to let you guys know, I've been through every fucking chow hall from here. I've been from New York to Ohio, Michigan, California, New Mexico, Colorado, Washington, Oregon. Yeah, I think that's... Oh, and New Mexico. How many was that? Fucking 10? Jesus. I had a head injury in my car accident. But, yeah, and that's bouncing around state. Well, all the resources are the same. Like I said, some chucklehead's getting a bunch of money, and there's dudes sleeping on the sidewalk, when half that guy's paycheck could have put 7 people in a home. Let's see, what's $500,000? That's too big for my brain. Oh yeah, $500,000. couldn't you probably rent every homeless person an apartment for that? But America doesn't care, and you still donate to them. The Goodwill. Now, wrap your mind around this. The Goodwill started to provide jobs for the homeless, and they turned around and were to clothe the homeless at a cheaper fare. Nonprofit. Oh, blessed hearts, blessed hearts. Well, you know what? The leader of that thing makes $2 million, I think, and now they're a publicly traded company, and you still donate your shit to them, so some dude can make money. Now they don't hire homeless people anymore. They hire some little fucking prick teen, and everything in the store is like $14.99. $14.99 for a used Eddie Bauer with holes in it. I had to get it because I was freezing and I couldn't afford the $40 fucking jacket because I make $1.40 every paper I sell. People think being homeless is easy. That's the big stereotype you got to get over. It ain't fucking easy, toots. Oh, look at my feet. It ain't easy, bitch. I'm doing it on my own. And I'm not at my mom and dad's house. I'm not fucking, nobody's sending me money. Nobody's doing shit. I'm rocking it. And hey, believe it or not, it's not that bad. I've come to peace with a couple of things. Fuck capitalism. Shit's a joke. Bunch of fucking hamsters running on the wheel, doing, oh, I gotta go to work so I can go get a fucking iPod, so I can go get this, so I can go get that, so I can look at gay porn on the internet and then go to church on Sunday when the Sabbath is Saturday, if you ever read the fucking book. And Sunday is the first day of the month. The first day of the week. The first day. That was when he created the light. Dildos. But yeah, oh, my battery's dying, so I guess we're gonna cut this short. I'll until next time.